Coming up, guys, we have one of my favorite celebrity slash patients, Miss Daiana Menezes. She's here to speak the truth about health, wellness, and receiving a cancer diagnosis and how it changed her life. So stay tuned. And welcome to the show, Miss Daiana Menezes.
Thank you, Doc.
Yes,
Finally.
Finally. Yes. I'll never forget, the first time I met you was at an event, and Patricia introduced me to you.
That's a long time ago.
It was I've been here 10 years now. And I don't know if you were singing or you were hosting. It was like this kind of networking event in front of a lot of people. It's big stadium auditorium. And then Patricia said, yeah, she speaks fluent Tagalog. And I was like blown away.
You knew right away when you saw me that I was a foreigner?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it was pretty... I think it's getting more difficult, though, to tell.
No, I kind of like the fact that people get confused if I am really a Filipino or not.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get a Filipino passport, naturalized as a Filipino. I've been trying. I've really been trying. Because I've been living here for 19 years, right?
That's amazing.
Got here in 2006. Now it's 2025. It's almost more than half of my life I've been here. My adulthood was totally here.
Yeah.
Everything.
And so what brought you here? What was the
So,
catalyst?
mahabang storya yan.
Mahaba.
Hindi, I will make it short. So I was modeling, Doc. I've been always into showbiz stuff ever since
Even Brazil, you were doing
4 years old. I was
modeling.
auditioning. And then my family is a little different because my parents are not together. So my mom would encourage me to go ahead with the showbiz, with modeling, everything I want to do. My father naman is, no, you have to study. Walang matino mangyayari dyan sa ganitong business. Like he would say that it's not a serious business. Like just any traditional dad.
Yeah.
Like become a doctor like Doc Rob. or maybe like become a lawyer or something.
Right.
So anyway, eventually I pursued what I wanted. I continued doing it even if it was a little bit bawal. I would do it when they allow me. And then finally when I turned 18, that's when I was like, okay, I'm allowed to do what I want. And I was in school pa. My classmates, because I took fashion school also after, that was my first university that I did. And that was really early, right? Early in life. My classmates, they would create pieces and then they would use me as the model. The things that we create, I model it for them. And then one time we got lasing. You know lasing?
I know lasing, yes.
Yeah, so we were... Back in the days, I was still drinking. Of course, bagets pa. So I was drinking with my classmates and doing the homework for university and all. And then, pinagtripan nila ako. They were tripping and sent my photos abroad for modeling agencies. And we actually got some offers.
Yeah.
So I was like, isa seryoso ko to. Like, you never know what's going to actually, start your opportunity. Kaya, never turn back or look down on anything. It was just a joke. And then we pushed through with it. The first country I went to, Thailand.
I see,
From all places, because they told me I wasn't tall enough. I'm 5'7". So for modeling, right, sometimes they're 5'9", 5'10", yeah. So if I would have to go to Europe or US, I'm too short. So they sent me to Asia.
5'7" is not short, right?
It's not short, Doc, but okay lang.
Yeah.
Because if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm grateful that even in the weakness or in the things that you think that you're lacking of, right? It's still bringing you an opportunity kahit papano. Like, I thought I wasn't doing the right thing by not going to, you should be going to places like America, right? The American dream. You should be going to Europe to become a very respectable model, maybe. And me, I'm like, it's okay, I'll try Asia, why not?
Right.
If that's what is for me, what suits me, why not? And that's how it started.
Wow. And so Philippines just kind of snowballed.
Yeah, one of the countries that I lived in. I lived in 5 to 6 countries, including the Philippines, Singapore, Shanghai. I lived in China for a while, actually. Wow. They pay really well in China. They pay you by hour.
In China too, huh?
Yeah, I did. And then my agency really wanted to push me to Japan. Because nung kabataan ko, when I was younger, they liked the way I looked back in the days. And then I was like, no, but I want Philippines. And then my mother agency is your main agency in your hometown that sends you to everywhere in the world. So back in the days, uso pa yung mother agency kasi we don't have social media where people can find, right, where to go. So before we really depend on those people, and then they would tell me, there's no money there. Go to Japan. They will pay you better there. And I'm like, but I'm happy in the Philippines. So what I did, I quit my contract with the mother agency, and I started asking for the agencies in the Philippines to find me a regular job, not like an office job, an entertainment work. So I off-com, because sometimes it's on-com sa Itbulaga, right, where I started. Off-com nag-audition ako. And I don't know why they got me, because I couldn't speak English. Imagine. So, let alone Tagalog,
Right.
none.
No English,
and
no Tagalog.
Yeah, and I didn't know that I had, well, I had an idea that I had talents, but I didn't have the opportunities to, or the opportunity to actually practice them and then maybe make them like a reality for me. And that was my biggest school, which is Itbulaga. Forever thankful for them. Like, people still remember me up to this day. Because of Itbulaga, and that was in 2006.
Wow.
Ang tagal.
How long did you do Itbulaga?
For 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Long time. So
Yeah.
Until 2012.
Yeah. In
Yes.
2012, I left.
And then modeling still, or pretty much just doing hosting, TV guesting?
More on showbiz,
More
Doc. I
showbiz, yeah.
focused on. Okay, I have this weird thing. Kasi when I was like modeling, I would think na, hanggang kailan ba ako magmamodel? Kasi like, I used to, look, it's so weird. I used to look down at modeling. Because for me, it's like you're not 100% using your brain. But it's actually a trick because, for you to arrive there, such jobs that you actually want, when you go to an audition, when you go to castings, for you to actually get everything, you need to use your brain, not
Right.
just your looks, diba? Like, you have to charm the people in front of you.
Right.
You have to act confident. You have to, if you don't know, faith it. Not fake it, faith it until you make it. You have to have faith that you're going to pass that, that audition or whatever you're doing, the casting, because you're going to see so many people who are so reputable to be there, or they're just as good as you, right?
Right.
Some of them, you're going to look at them, wow, they look so good.
Right.
How am I going to get this job? So anyway, for me, it was so shallow. It was not the types of challenges that I was aiming for. I wanted something that I will use my brain, I will learn something, I will learn skills, I can speak with different nationalities, and language is really a thing that I love. As you can see, I learned English by speaking to people, not by studying it. So I'm like, talagang, I was fascinated by learning how to become what I've always wanted to be, even if it's not in my home country.
Which is?
Here. No. My second home.
So what, obviously you're having such great success, and you had it even as a child. What would you attribute, becoming so successful to?
I still have a long way to go.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I'm
It's a
not yet.
never-ending.
Yeah, it's a never ending. I think for everyone, no, it's a never ending journey. I hope that nobody gets contempt like, oh, this is enough, right? I hope nobody gets into that stage in life. So I'm in a position where I don't call myself successful, but I would say that I have achieved at least 80% of what I used to dream as a child. And it takes a lot of awareness to actually realize that you are somewhere, for you to be grateful where you are, right?
Which is important.
Which is very
Right,
important.
if you
And it took me a lot of lessons, Doc, for me to get here.
Right.
Like this mindset of thinking that, sige, meron pa akong kailangan i-achieve, I still have a lot to achieve, but I'm also successful in a way. Because it's complex, right? It depends on you, or you define success. So yeah, so I think it's determination, hard work.
Well, one
Hindi
thing
niya
I see
mawawala.
about you is because you just said like there's so many people that look just as good, right? And also have talent, but what sets you apart is you are so sincere, right? You're so real, and that's one thing I noticed right away when I met you. Even at another event I met you was an H&M show. It was one of their anniversary shows, and you just were so, friendly with everybody.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing about you that I think is so unique.
That's nice to hear, because I really cannot, I have a hard time faking things. So I will end up saying things I shouldn't say. Kasi lumalabas.
Right.
Walang preno sa bibig. Preno, right? So I don't have breaks on my tongue. And I also prefer it that way, because for me, it's a shortcut. Like if we're like fluffing everything, although I'm very positive, some people would think, oh, she's fluffing this, like saying too many positive words at the same time. That's how I want to encourage other people how to live, because I wasn't like that until I had some trials in life where I had to realize na parang, oh, I have to be more positive. I have to look at it in a way that everything is possible. If you act correct, if your mind is on the right place.
You have a very positive attitude.
Thank you.
It's very noticeable. And it doesn't come across at all as fluff.
Oh, really? Thanks.
It comes across very sincere.
Pero some people will say, I'm baliw. You know baliw? Loka. Like crazy.
You're just so, I think you're high on life.
Yeah, I'm high in life.
Very
Always
positive,
hyper
right.
also.
What would you say is your favorite thing about the Philippines?
Favorite? Ang hirap ng tanong mo na yan. Everything is what I love, in the Philippines.
Because you've known from the beginning you wanted to be here, and you stayed, so... What would you? I mean, if there's a few things, that's
a few things.
What is it that you love about here?
The first one, Doc, I think is all the people are so welcoming to us, right?
Diba?
Foreigners, it's insane. So I wanna. Who doesn't feed off that energy, right? So that's number one, the spirit of the Filipinos, how they treat people.
They're so mabait, right?
Sobrang bait. And sobrang positive in life. No, you can see na sometimes it's too much nga, like they're going through something but they're still smiling.
Right.
So it's very inspiring. So that's one. Another one, bias ako dahil we have the best beaches in the world. I can go to the beach anytime, di ba? And ang ganda talaga. I take pride in saying that talaga. Kasi for me, this is one of the best places you could go and call it paradise.
Yeah.
We have more than 7,000, right? To
7,000
choose from.
islands,
right. Another one, third. I like how laid back the Philippines is.
Less stress.
But also progressive.
Yeah.
You see how, like, when I go to, like, another country like Brazil, for example, the country I'm from, it's a third world country na we're not developed, but it reminds me a lot of the Philippines. But still, if you compare both, the Philippines is more advanced. The malls, the places you go, parang mas Americanized, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel that way?
Yeah, I definitely feel that Western, feel here.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
how I
malls
feel.
are the place to go here, right?
I think that's an advantage.
Yeah. What's your favorite Filipino food?
Okay, I love lugaw. Pero that's given kasi naman anyone eats lugaw anywhere, arroz caldo yan. Well, tinola. It's one of my favorite soups talaga. Monggo. Every Friday, eat mongo. Joke. People say that. Have you heard of that? Every Friday you should eat mongo.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's a tradition here. So every Friday I order mongo.
Talaga.
Mongo, and then adobo, of course.
Oh,
the star
adobo.
for everyone.
Yeah. Do you like sitaw adobo? Have you tried
Sitaw adobo.
It's
I will
sarap.
probably like it.
Yeah,
I haven't
it's super
tried.
sarap.
Adobong gata, have you tried?
No.
Hoy, masarap yan. The one with coconut.
Oh.
Masarap
Yeah,
yan.
I try that. So I know you've been to a lot of places. What would you say is your favorite place that you have visited all over the world?
Wow, favorite place I visited all over the world. Ang ganda ng tanong. Wait, I have to think about the places I have been to. I think I would say Europe, right?
Which country? Like France?
I think, France.
Italy,
Paris is,
Paris is great.
Italy is also great. I found it small. I found Italy very tiny. But I think Paris is the most favorite city, I could say.
Now which country would you like to go to that you haven't been to?
Oh, I haven't been to the Maldives.
Me neither.
But no, it's just the
you
beach.
got
We have a lot of here. Yeah, let me see.
And they call that Maldives.
Maldives. Actually, totoo. Dito, at least may mura dips tayo.
Yeah.
Let me see, Doc. Ang hirap.
It's rapid fire.
So, a country I haven't been to, Doc.
That you want to go.
Egypt. I haven't been. Yeah, I love the
Syempre,
pyramids.
the pyramids.
Have you been
I have
there?
not.
Oh, I want to go.
It was kind of on our things to do recently, but then they've kind of got some stuff going on. And,
But it's in your bucket list.
it is, yeah.
Okay.
I definitely want to see the pyramids.
I hope that the time that you and Patricia get to go
Yeah.
there, matugma, our schedule will be the same, so we could go
Try to make that happen.
at the same time.
Okay, last rapid fire question.
All right.
What is your favorite food to eat?
My favorite?
Favorite food, like
Food.
Japanese,
Okay.
Brazilian.
Cuisine. I think I like Mediterranean food a lot.
Mm.
I love, like, not specifically Indian or anything, all the Mediterranean
Yeah.
food. I find it so healthy.
Yes.
Right?
Like Slovaki, the chicken Slovaki.
Everything
Greek
about
food,
Mediterranean. Like,
yeah.
they use just the right spices, right? And the herbs, and, like, it
It's
tastes
very
so
healthy.
good. Yeah, and it's healthy.
Yeah. So have you always been like a real health buff? I mean, obviously you exercise, you're very fit.
Doc, I thought I was before. And then I got surprised with getting sick.
Right.
with cancer. So, yeah, I've been always a person that goes to the gym, that tries to eat healthy. Before I got sick, so I have two phases in my life.
Right.
Prior to cancer and the aftermath,
right.
yeah, after cancer. So before cancer, I was eating anything. Like I would eat whatever I want. I wasn't so mahilig sa sweets or desserts, not really so much, which I'm lucky because that's something I cut completely now after cancer. But before, I would, like, if I'm hungry, I eat. Like, I remember during the times I was still a starving artist. Wow. Nung, wala pang Grab, nothing. Talaga, I have to commute going to my job, and then I have to tipid the only allowance I have to eat, in that week and all. I didn't have that much money. I would over abuse my body and eat like maybe a chocolate bar on that day, and then mamaya maybe something. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Or like, have you heard of buko pie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have this fan who always gives me buko pie. Yun na lang kakainin ko. As in talaga, I wasn't so conscious about it. Yeah. And then when I got sick finally, I became, nauntog ako. Yeah, like it's like I bumped my head in the wall,
So what year did that happen?
So this happened to me in 2018.
Okay.
So it's been 7 years that I'm thankfully cancer-free. Thank God, praise God. And then what made me cry the most was when one of my doctors, because of course I'm sure if you guys experience anyone that is going through the same as I've been through, you don't just go to one doctor, diba?
Right.
You go to different doctors for different opinions. Now, one of them to me that tumatak the most in my heart and my mind was the one that said, if you keep on eating sugar, it will feed your cancer cells. I mean, I know you guys can get controversial about it. Some people believe, some people don't believe it. Sorry. Ang kulit ko. It worked for me. So when they told me like, oh, you're eating sugar and you're gonna die in 2 years. So they gave me 2 years. Everything that I heard on that day, I became so stressed. Like more than actually the diagnosis itself. And I was like, no way, like I have to change my lifestyle? Like why? What am I doing wrong? Feeling like I'm doing everything right. No, the reason why cancer comes to your life or to your journey in life, it's to tell you that you're doing something wrong. You're either eating wrong, you're either not sleeping well, you're stressing too much, you're over abusing your body and your emotions in a certain way that the cancer cells are going to trigger and they can become a tumor eventually if we don't take care of it early on. Tama ba ako, Doc? Bakit ako nagsasalita? Siya yung doctor.
Very, very correct. That's what I'm telling my patients all the time. Sugar is the worst thing that you can eat because yes,
Tama
that is
ako.
what bacteria, that's what cancer, that's what it thrives on. It is their food. Yeah.
Yeah, so because like sometimes I talk to other medical people then as well, and doctors as well, like you, that will say, no, wala yan, it's not. But to me, honestly, it worked, and I made it my lifestyle. So no sugar since 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think,
And I never get sick anymore, Doc.
Yeah.
Like, it's true that I don't get inflammation. Like, I think sugar kind of causes some inflammation, just like alcohol if you're doing too much,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
So, hindi tayong maiwasan. We can't avoid because it will be there. Sugar will be in some sauces, right? It's part of our fructose, yan, sa fruits. So, those are the ones that I'm limited to. So, if there's like a sweet and sour sauce, it's okay, I'll eat it, If there is fruits, actually, I'm very into fruits right now. A lot of it, like berries, cherries, peaches. Like, I buy them, even if it's expensive, because that's
Here
the
it is
fuel,
expensive, yeah.
right? Yeah. I always tell people, just remember when cavemen were still a thing and they're alive, they're hunting their food, they're planting and like, it's not something you buy in a can.
Yes.
And, diba?
If
Like,
it has an ingredients, it's probably not very good.
right?
Yeah.
So if it's natural, it doesn't mean that you have to go vegan. I'm not a vegan. I think there's a lot of proteins that you need
Meat
from the
is
meat.
important.
Yeah, I even
all your essential vitamins come in steak.
yes.
Yeah.
You know what I love now, Doc? The carnivore diet.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's
yes.
amazing. Like, people need to be open-minded about these things.
Unfortunately, most of the people don't know this information.
Yes, they don't know this information about carnivore diet. You can have a carnivore lifestyle, which is, if you think about it, come on, back in the days,
That's what they ate.
right? That's
Yeah.
all they ate.
Fat and meat.
And there were no
Fat,
chronic
protein.
diseases, right? There's no diabetes, there's no cancer, there's nothing like that, no heart attack.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there were heart attacks, I wasn't there. But there's no heart diseases or heart
Much
problems.
less, that's for
Right.
sure. Right.
Pero yun ang, like, I always tell people, stop thinking that you can't live without certain ingredients that are just harming your body. It's making it difficult for you on your journey. For example, you buy a car. You're not putting cooking oil just because trip mo or because ubus na ang gas mo. No, you don't do that. Yes, I know, tatakbo pa rin. It will still might work for a while, but you know you're dead. Yes. Same with our body. I always think about that. So I think cancer came as a lesson to me.
That's great. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy that it's in remission and you're doing great and healthy.
Yes.
How about your exercise routine?
So I only work out twice a week.
Twice a week?
I have to fix that. Dapat more.
But you're so busy.
Yeah,
Every morning you're.
I think that's also an excuse when we tell people that, or even ourselves, right? We have to make time, at least an hour, 30 minutes a day.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Right, to move, just move. Like, you live longer, you live a more healthier life, and your mood also changes if you work out, diba?
Absolutely, those endorphins
Yes.
are released.
All the happy hormones you
Yeah.
need.
How about, are you a fan of the sun?
I am a fan of the sun.
Yes.
I know I look transparent, sorry na, but it's because I'm working indoors. But if you let me out in the sun, first I'm going to become a lobster, like pink and red and all. But if you leave me there for a month, iitim din ako. Like, I can get a little color that is actually really nice. And something funny about this, Doc, before, I thought Filipinos want everyone to be just like them, you know? So I used to pay for spray tan, and then yung mga tanning
You're talking about
beds.
Brazil?
No,
Oh,
here.
you were doing the
Because I
tanning
wanted
beds
to
here?
please the Filipinos, for them to like feel like I'm one of them. So
Oh,
I
I
keep
see,
on
'cause you
getting
wanted to look
tan.
darker. I
Yeah,
gotcha, okay.
the fake tan. But of course, you know, I'm glad that eventually my boss in Eat Bulaga, sabi niya, you know, the foreigners, they're maputi. Diba, nakikita mo yan, nagbebenta sila ng pangputi, pangpaputi. Bakit ikaw? Why are you trying to become darker? Sabi ko, ay, di pala effective. Like, I should change that. So and then it's better for me, so I don't have to spend, right? With the fake tan.
Well, and here they actually want to be white, right?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
taking medication
Correct.
for that and gluten. And they avoid the sun.
Yeah.
And I really try to tell all my patients, like, hey, the sun is
Go under the
important.
sun.
Vitamin D is very
Yes.
important. But yeah, spending an hour, of course,
Right.
burning yourself, you don't need to do that. But 15, 20 minutes, it's okay.
In the right times,
Certain
right?
times of the day, in the morning, yeah.
Kasi mahirap mag-supplement ng vitamin D. Not everyone can actually buy the supplement,
True.
right?
True.
Or there's so much you have to take, right? And compared to if you just go under the sun
True.
and let your body produce it for you.
Wow, so you've got it all figured out as far as your
No!
eating, that's for sure.
I hope so, Doc.
Do you try to eat the same foods every day pretty much? Or like, are your meals small and kind of very similar?
I eat a lot. But I don't eat very often as I think I actually eat very often. Because I always tell people, I'm eating all the time. Yung pala, my portions are small.
Very small, right?
Yeah. So, like, especially if it's a busy day where we have my daily show, which is live and taping every day almost. So I will finish around office hours then, like anyone, around 4 or 5, I'm done. And then that's the time I eat. Imagine, so it's almost like an
You're kinda
intermittent
fasting,
diet. Yeah, it's fasting.
You're fasting and then you have dinner.
But then, I don't stop.
Then you eat.
I eat again, bago matulog, which is wrong. Pero I eat a lot of fruits, and the things that I'm eating, I guess, they're helping my body instead of harming. So even if I eat
okay,
a lot
yeah.
of them, it's okay.
That's true. So what show is it that you're hosting every day?
So my show now, it's called Kada
And
Umaga.
I've been a guest on.
Yes, you have been there many,
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
times. Even before we became 10 a.m. time slot, during our 6 a.m. time slot, you and your wife were always present.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
Yeah,
there.
of
We
course.
should go
We'd
back.
love it. Anytime.
That's Monday to Friday, 2 hours a day. It's me, Emma Tiglao, and Pia Guanyo, the three hosts. And I also have a game show on the weekends with Aga Mulak.
Oh, okay.
It's called Tara Game Agad Agad.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's what I'm busy with.
Do you know I did a show cameo with him?
Really?
Agamulak and
Oh.
Bea Alonzo.
Ay, nice.
I was a
It's a movie.
neurosurgeon.
Movie.
Yeah, movie First Love.
Ah,
Yeah.
I will watch
I
that.
was a neurosurgeon. It's a great movie.
I will watch
They
it.
filmed majority of it in Canada, and then
Oh.
they wrapped up here, and they
Uh-huh.
needed
They needed a foreign-looking...
foreign doctor.
Right,
So I had to
right.
deliver some bad news to Aga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a great experience.
Aga is amazing to work with.
Yeah.
He's just as
a
genuine,
natural,
like,
right.
natural.
That's awesome. So what would you say, what would you like the next 10 years to look like for you?
Ang ganda ng mga tanong ni Doc. Yung mga mapapaisip mo talaga. Wait. My next 10 years. Actually, Doc, I got into a phase in my life. I'm 38 years old right now. And I always thought na nung bagets pa ako, when I was still young, I thought like, 40 is so old. Oh, my gosh. Tigilan na natin to. 40 is nothing, right?
Yeah.
You're still very young when you're 40. I think we're babies until we grow.
Yeah.
I think until we die, we're just always learning something new, right?
Yeah.
So my next 10 years, I just want to be less busy in terms of work, but I want to deliver, how do I say that? So I want to be just as productive, but not working as much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like being more productive, like working smarter instead of harder. That's what I want to achieve. Because I spent my entire adulthood just working. Since I was 18 until now, 20 years. 20 years, I work almost every day.
Right, I know you're hardworking.
And it's hard. You know, like, I'm not complaining. I don't like not having anything to do. And it gives me anxiety. Also, I'm the breadwinner, so I have to do it. Don't have a choice. But at the same time, yes, I've been looking forward to like have a more relaxing life. So my plan is to like do some businesses and never leaving the camera, in front of the camera. I also want to do the behind the camera stuff. I've been doing it, producing and stuff. But I want to do more things that leave me with more time for myself. Yeah, and for other people.
If you could say anything to your fans out there, to young aspiring entrepreneurs, females, males that want to be successful in life, what would you say to them?
Every day, just wake up like it's the last day of your life, because you never know if tomorrow is going to be there. And also, like, just always give your best. And if you think that you can't, that's not true. That's just your limitation in your head. Even if you are not 100% capable of doing what your goal is, you just try. Because the only time you're going to fail is when you don't.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
And I have failed before for not trying things. So now it's the time that I am honoring up to, like, being grateful for what you have, thinking about what you can do in the future, but not limiting yourself from doing what you have now.
Right. Enjoy the ride.
Yes, enjoy the
That's
ride.
important
That's
thing.
right.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank
you coming and getting to catch up with you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yes,
you too.
absolutely.
Ang daldal ko. I
Good luck.
speak a lot, right?
No.
Daldal ko talaga.
I know that word. It means talkative.
It's me. So,
No
kaya
doubt
sabi ko
about it.
sa'yo, I speak, daldal ko, right?
No, you're perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you
Doc.
for coming.
And guest on my show, please.
Yes, yes. Let's do an adjustment.
Okay,
Would you like
yeah.
chiropractic?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.